Stop writing about logos, ethos, and pathos in the same rhetorical analysis essay for AP Lang. You want to remember that choices create appeals, and you should be focusing on rhetorical choices. Now, I'm not saying that you can't write about rhetorical appeals at all, but it is helpful if you know how to write about them correctly. Search for Coach Hall Writes Rhetorical Appeals. I have a video about this that explains how to write about the choices in a way that's going to actually help your analysis. But one thing that I've seen as an AP reader sometimes is that students will write one body paragraph about logos, one about ethos, one about pathos, or pathos, however you want to say it. The problem though is that when students do this, they're often limiting their analysis and they're missing other rhetorical choices that are deeper and richer to analyze. Inevitably, when I post about writing about choices rather than appeals and incorporating the appeals into your commentary, but not having it be the main idea of the body paragraph, I get a student that comes out of the woodwork and is like, well, I made a 5 on my AP Lang exam and I wrote about the appeals. Good for you, Susie Q. No, seriously, I'm proud of you. However, to get a 5 on the exam, you had to have done more than that. You had to have probably gotten about 70% correct on your MCQ, and you had to have written a really strong synthesis and argument essay as well. So can it be done? Absolutely. But typically when we see students writing about just the appeals, it tends to be a lower scoring essay because the analysis is limited. So because there's a couple weeks left before the AP Lang exam, I want to tell you how to write about them correctly. So if you want those tips, go check out the video that I mentioned or leave a comment here and I'll do some follow-up posts.